Hello! This video is about how to get onto Schoology as a student in the Seattle Public Schools. Schoology is what we call a learning management system, and it is a program that a student will use to get assignments, submit things, do discussions, find readings. Most of what they'll be learning at school is going to be through Schoology. And again, this video is to show you how to get onto it. The first thing to know is that you do not want to go to Schoology.com. It's not going to work that way. Instead, what you want to do is you want to go to the Seattle Public Schools homepage, seattleschools.org. Once you're there, there's a few different ways you can get onto Schoology. You could go up to the word students and go to Schoology right here. Or you could go to Student Family Portals, and then here is Schoology for Students right here. Or if you want a shortcut, what you can do is you can type in this address right here, districtlms.seattleschools.org, and then you can also add /home. So this is kind of a quick shortcut to get to Schoology. However, once you have gone there, usually the first time you're going to have to log in. And after you go to kind of one of those ways to get to Schoology, you're probably going to see this Microsoft symbol and the word sign in. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to sign in using your Seattle Schools account. Here's what that might look like. Each student has a username automatically, and here's kind of the formula for it. It's the number 1, and then the first initial of the student, the middle initial of the student, if they have a middle name, their last name, possibly some numbers, and then at seattleschools.org. So for example, let's say the student's name was Person A. Studentson. Their username would be 1 P A Studentson at seattleschools.org. So again, you have the number 1, the first initial, the middle initial, the last name, maybe some numbers, and then at seattleschools.org. If you cannot find that, you can always contact a teacher and they can tell you what your username is. Then, after you type in the username right here, it's probably going to ask you for a password. And if you've been in the Seattle Public Schools for a while, you've made these passwords, and it's probably the same as last year. If not, you can try your 8-digit birthday. For example, let's say you were born on April 11th, 2006. What you would do then is you would do 04/11/2006. See how it's 8 digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If neither of those work, again, you can always contact a teacher and they can reset your password. So here's how this would work. I would type in a username of a student, and this is going to be blurred out for that student's privacy, but I would type in something like this. Click next, and then it will say we're signing in. And then I'll still have my same username, and here is where I would type the password. So something like, and click sign in. And that was not the right one. So that is what you'll see if you get the wrong one. It will say try again. So let's try it again. And I was successful. Now, you might get this error. Could not validate authentication state. If that happens, then basically you just try again. It should work the second time. If it still doesn't work, then again, contact a teacher and they will help you out. So again, to review. To get to Schoology, go through the Seattle Public Schools homepage, Students Schoology, or the Student Family Portals, Students Schoology, or you can type in this shortcut right here, and then you will need to log in using the username and password. So again, and see, even though I had typed it incorrectly and I got that error, I simply just typed in that shortcut right here and it got me into Schoology. And this is what you will see if you are successfully in Schoology. There will probably be more information as your student gets into the classes, but this is what it should look like. You'll see courses, groups, resources, grade report, and you'll see your student's name up here. So that is how you get onto Schoology as a student in the Seattle Public Schools.